happening, man? It's Chillio out here kicking at the A3C masquerade. Have a blast out here. It's nothing but cheap energy. That man kicking it with young Zay and Big Lurks.
They don't do that shit.
Sure.
They know I'm not trying to learn shit about their life.
Out here, you know what I mean? So, what it is, welcome to Atlanta, man. Chillio, and I'm out.
God, great minds think alike.
So you wrap it up, I'll let you know.
What's up right here? What's up, niggas? My niggas!
First nigga I knew with a beard, dog. Straight up. First nigga.
Y'all only spent $5 today, dog. I'm happy.
That's amazing.
Here, so far. I haven't gone inside yet, though, so there's bars and shit. But my niggas, y'all can go ahead.
I'm making the connection between that and the Reagan. What do you feel about that?
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. I feel that, you know, I don't blame crack addicts from the 80s and 90s because they had no way of knowing what it was going to do to them. But the government knew, and I'm not saying the government put crack in the community, but what I'm saying is they had a cocaine epidemic in the early 1900s. They knew that people were helpless victims to cocaine. So time cocaine started hitting the United States streets, more public service should have been going out and, hey, this is crack, black kids have it, it's bad. It should have been like, we've been through this before, trust me, this shit is gonna fuck us up. Prime example, we're in Afghanistan right now. Since we have been in Afghanistan, the increase of heroin has increased 300% on the streets. We're in Afghanistan and all of a sudden there's more heroin here. Because how do you keep financing a war if you broke? And just start to put this together. Go read a book or look up an article, The Dark Alliance. Start asking why we are where we are. Look at a map. If you look at a map of Africa, you will see we are now in Somalia. We are now in Libya. We now reside in Egypt and we're in Saudi Arabia. Well, Mike, why does that matter? Because we going broke. And we think other people might have access to the oil we want, so we put a base here, a base here, a base here, a base here, and you know what's here? The ocean that every ship in the world has to go through. So I don't care how broke we get. When you want to sell that, those pirates they're talking about protecting you from, that are 17-year-old boys that are just starving, those pirates that the reason that we're over there, those pirates are just an excuse to make sure that China never gets bold enough to march too many ships down that canal. To make sure India never gets bold enough to put too many ships. The reason we're in Afghanistan and Iraq, and Iran is right there in the middle, is because we need to come through all those countries. The only reason you see some countries trying to go nuclear is not because they want to bomb us and kill us, it's because we've never attacked a nuclear country, and they're afraid. Now, if I say they might kill
I like to come out and let my actions speak for focus. So now that you're a little more acquainted with who I am, my name is No Beezy, the Southeast Beast. I'm out of Houston, Texas, and I like to hold it down in my city and my state. You know what I'm talking about? But with that being said, man, I'm gonna cut the talking. I'm gonna just let's work. You know what I'm talking about? 2 cups to keep the ice cold. I ride bubbles and just swung on 3 white hoes. I shine hard, bitch, you can see me through your blindfold. With your eyes closed from a whole nother time zone. My mind gone like I just lost it last year. 250 for my polo, what you know about cashmere? I murder the track and skip bomb. I flow crazy like this young. I wake up with my cake and we never break up. No this born, I'm back with it, no man living. Train like fat women in a tank chillin'. Sitting on leather. I got a piece of sipping on yellow. I'm keeping my cheddar. Chasing no ski. I'm chasing my dogs till I'm breaking my knee. Ice on watch till the late time breathe. I'm as good as they get. You break my knees. I tell you so. The whole love. Jump out the hold up. I'm all about my bread, lettuce, and cheese. Like a coke. I swing on those who cross me. Break the closest. Like a jump. With a switch up full of that string. I'm about to hold up. Better be on up. Slow up. No slowing down. If you don't get me slowing down. And if you're whole around, you better hang it up. So many bitches over there gotta train it up. I do the trick so dirty and I sign it up. When they talk about the best, who they bring it up? I better get your other niggas like the fucking I came to show the gang that the game is up. It's no peace.
Senior International i'AWoL.com, where the motherfucking dope lives. Bitch!
Untitled, young niggas. We from the West Coast, dope artists. It's Untitled, they signed a UTP.
Yeah.
You told I had more fun when I was pissed off. This is a sex song about a bunch of niggas acting like bitches for street.
Okay.
Oh, I got my bad. I got my charger.
Y menos por las damas. Hey, yo lo hago por el head. dicen, no dicen. Yo no lo hago por las damas y menos por la fama. Yo lo hago porque a mí me da la gana. Yo lo hago por mi cultura africana. Para que mis niños nunca hagan cosas malas. Música del pueblo, música del corazón. Eso es lo que traigo yo. Música del pueblo, música del corazón. Eso es lo que traigo. Yo no lo hago por la fama. Y menos por la lana. Yo lo hago por el hip hop. Everybody say hip hop. Yo no lo hago por la fama. Y menos por las damas. Yo lo hago por el hip hop. I wanna hear you say hip hop. Cuando empecé.
Fresh Out, all about Fresh Out, based out of Richmond, Virginia. By the way, ATL, Atlanta, Georgia. Shop FreshOut.com.
Matter of fact, let me send a special shout out to my hometown, Tampa, Florida, all my people down there, Travis. Love y'all. Mom, hello. We up here doing it in Atlanta now.
Hey, you get my man Big Apple. That's legendary Big Apple right there. Fresh Out. You know what I'm saying? That's my man legendary Apple.
We always winning. Allergic to losing.
We always winning.
Always.
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 Hell yeah.
I'm gonna fuck with you, man, because I got some shit in the works, man. I want you to check out. We're at the A3C right now. You know what time it is. You know what time
The world
it is.
famous.
Networking. We networking right now.
Like a motherfucker.
Let's do a picture with the mag. Real or nothing. Let's do it. You know what I mean? I gotta take the lens off. Gotta take the lens off,
Before we do all that, go ahead, Kane. I need to make sure y'all good. Because unlike everybody, Proverb is my man. I cannot bring my man to the motherfucking stage with all this frick-a-frack and brick-a-prack, and you ain't sure if you drunk yet and all this shit. So I want y'all to follow me. Y'all ready?
Let's do it. Clap.
Come on.
Clap. Clap.
Come on.
Clap. Clap.
Yeah, you bitch.
Clap.
You too. Don't talk. I see you, bitch. Jerry Springer.
We're just having fun. We're just having fun. Clap, clap, clap.
Oh, man.
You ready, Kane?
If everybody grinding in the streets, come on. There ain't no prophecy or promise that you eat. Gotta get that cheese, gotta get that person, spit that flow, look at that beer, but you never been a hustler, no bustin' nigga with hot like a marshmallow when they're ready for the fruit. Ain't nothing in the safe, see it matter than it did. You, 27 know they with a pistol. Looking at your face, cause you know you gon' die. Thief rolled in his eyes like this. If you ain't about that life, better check yourself and you grab that mic. See you push blow without turp. See the tripping up bullet is coming down that pipe. And it's coming a woman to hair around that tight. Gas him up like you the man, that's right. They faster than the figure of playing that trigger to pass the pool now, cause you flash that ice. Cold as the pole in winter time, knows to know you won't go commit the crime. Oh, and in yourself, or you get the ball. Drop to your lap, cause you like the trimming now. Hold on.
I just caught you looking, you was all up in my face. I caught you. I caught you looking. I caught you. I caught you looking. And you was in my face. And you was up in my face. You was up in my face. I caught you looking. I caught you looking. You know what? If you know it, you know what? And you was up in my face. You was up in my face.
And they said, I don't think this election will do anything. Because for 40 years, black people have voted. And I vote, and I'm an advocate of voting. But for 40 years, they voted, and conditions have not changed. 40 years ago, at the end of the Civil Rights Campaign, Dr. King shifted out of race and into class. He said, we're going to occupy Washington. Real fact. Not, this is some new shit. We're going to occupy Washington, march poor people up there, and have a poor people's campaign. 40 years, your people are still, black men, people who look like me and you are still double the unemployment rate. Why should they have faith in a national election? Now, I encourage you the next time you talk to them to say, you know what, you're right. This election is for perception. We're going to vote this black man in, and for the second time in our lifetime, our children, when they go to school, are going to get to see a black man hang above those other presidents. Then you tell them, hold on, because I'm trying to just give you a bit of truth. Then you tell them, but the real reason I need you to register and be elected is because I need you to sit on jury duty, because they're sending our black ass to jail, and we need to be on juries to free each other. First reason you should register. Second reason, you should vote in local election, because those punk-ass local politicians, they take all that money that Obama's gonna send down. If he wins your part of the state, your district, their purses are gonna get lined by the work you did for about 20 or 50 bucks a day. Those people need to know that when that money lands, when a newscaster says, yes, the federal funding is hit for an empowerment zone, then immediately they should start calling their county commissioner, their mayor, and their city council saying, what the fuck is this money gonna do? What you gonna do with this money right now? What is it gonna do, Park? And if you don't, in 2 years, because we know state reps are voting every 2 years, I'm not gonna vote for your punk ass. When people can see the direct power of their vote, and it only happens locally. It happened here. We have a great mayor. He's been doing a solid job, a lot of people feel. The poor still are mad at him because they feel like he hasn't done enough, but I have faith he is. He tried to do a beltway around the city. Poor people came out and said, we're not satisfied. Fuck it. We're not doing it. Now, the beltway eventually is going to come to Atlanta, but it didn't come on their watch because they're pissed and they exercised it with a vote. And that's what you need to be telling people. Your vote is for local. This national election we're voting for is for looks. That's just the truth.
It's for looks.
It's for looks.
Yeah. But black looks better than white.
Nigga. We want this joint up. Turn the mic up real quick if it ain't loud enough when I'm spitting this. From country roads to city blocks, pimps and hustlers getting money out shitty spots. Ghetto living still affecting the children. Who you think the youngin' gon' look up to if he ain't got a pops? Northside resident, follow no one's precedent. Set my own path to get the math, that should settle it. Balancing real life and music, trying to stay relevant. Old ladies meddling, preacher man peddling that bullshit to the people claiming he God's equal. But the transparency's clear, I can see through that devil's evil. Avoiding cops and robbers and bitches pussy that's lethal, cause when you get gone, you be right where you are.
I'm at home already, you already know that. A3C, you already know what to do, man. So with your boy, what you think about your 2 online right now? The sounds are coming soon, November 19th. SafePlane.com.
And then yes, whatever.
All right, let's turn up.
What you doing tonight?
Let's turn up. I'm just gonna do this and then let's turn up.
Your never feel the same?
Yeah.